I'm Sarai.
And I'm Zeta.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Wolfpack Weekly News Program.
So, fellows, I hope everyone had an amazing week at school this week.
I know I did. In fact, I was talking to my parents this week about how much I enjoy school this year. There are so many great teachers here and the classes are really fun. On top of that, there are so many cool things we have going on outside of school. Take, for instance, last Friday.
Last Friday?
Oh yeah, Abby must be talking about the PTA fundraiser at Wendy's.
Yes, Seda. We did have our Wendy's fundraiser, which I heard was a big success. But I was actually thinking about our music students and their performances at Helix.
I'm sure both events were successful and fun and truly demonstrated that
together anything is possible.
Let's check it out.
Last Friday, September 29th, our PTA held a fundraiser at the Wendy's on Campo Road in La Mesa from 4 to 7 p.m. Our school received 40% of the proceeds from the event.
Also that night at 7 p.m., our band and drumline students, under the direction of Mr. Aarons, performed with Helix High during a great football game. The students did amazing and everyone had a blast.
Let's check it out.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it.
That was so awesome. A big help to Mr. Aarons and his students, and a big help to all those staffs, students, and their families who participated in our school fundraiser.
Hey, speaking of howl-outs, it's about that time to recognize yet another two amazing students. Well then, let's check it out.
The recipients of this week's howl-out are Mariah Dominguez and Ivan Lopez. Here are some recognitions from our LGA staff.
Mariah is a very engaged student. She is always positive presence in the room and consistently makes thoughtful contributions to the class.
Mariah is also a leader during discussions and in group work. She is currently working toward a 4.0.
For those of you who have not had Mariah in your class, she is very hardworking, actively involved, and participates well.
She is also cooperative, positive, caring, kind, responsible, helpful, and fun. Mariah, you're such an amazing kid. Ivan is one of those students you can always count on. He comes to school with a positive attitude every day. He has a great sense of humor, and he is not afraid to take chances in his learning.
We would like to thank Ivan for his contributions to our LGA community. This year in Drumline, he has shown growing leadership skills by helping others. He was also very active in helping start a ukulele club.
Thank you, Ivan, for always taking the initiative and encouraging students to be involved to find a positive outlet in music. You are incredibly smart, helpful, considerate, brave, and kind, and thoughtful.
Now on 3, let's give these two a howl. 1, 2, 3,
howl! Congratulations, Mariah and Ivan. You two are yet another example of what an amazing school LGA is because of its incredible and talented students and staff.
Hey, speaking of incredible and talented reminds me of this week's Jokers. Mo, you ready for some laughs?
I sure am. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Abby.
And I'm Rico.
And I'm Zeta.
And we're the Wolfpack Jokers!
Why should
suggesting you play soccer in the jungle.
Why?
Because there's too many cheetahs.
Why did Cinderella get kicked off the soccer team?
Why?
Because she ran away from the ball.
How does soccer players stay cool during games?
How?
They stand near the fans.
What lights up a soccer stadium?
What?
A soccer match.
What position does the ghost play in soccer?
What position?
A goalie.
Why do soccer players do well in school?
Why?
Because they know how to use their hands. Thank you, Jokers. Hey, fellow wolves. I hope our Jokers keep you giggling each and every week.
I know, right? We have to be serious when it comes to studying and working hard in school. So it's good to be a little silly sometimes, and it's super important to have fun each and every day.
Hey, speaking of being serious and working hard, reminds me of the 4 essential questions we should be thinking about as we set goals for ourselves.
4 essential questions?
Yes, remember last month Mr. Glover shared with us his aspirations as a youth and the things he did to get where he is today.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, each month we would like to introduce our fellow wolves to an adult from the community who will share his or her path to success.
Let's check it out. That was great.
Who are you?
My name is Alma Lowry. I'm a fire captain for the City of San Diego Fire Rescue Department.
Who did you aspire to be when you were younger?
When I was younger, I aspired to be a veterinarian because I loved animals. As I grew older, I also found out that I loved to help people as well.
What was the path that got you there?
So the path that got me to where I am today is, after high school, I went to college. And in college, I actually started taking classes for paramedicine and for EMT, emergency medical technician, and fire science. After graduating college, I then became an EMT at the beach and worked as a lifeguard. From there, I then took a test and I got hired by the San Diego Fire Rescue Department in the year 2000. And I've been here for the last 17 years of my career.
What problems have you solved?
So I solve problems on a daily basis. When a citizen or a person calls 911, we respond. I'm there and my crew is there to solve their problem. Be it a house fire, a car fire, a medical aid, whatever it is, we are there to solve their problems. But I also have to solve problems within my crew on a daily basis here, managing a fire station and a fire engine and a brush fire engine.
A big thank you to Captain Lowry from Fire Station 34 in San Carlos.
You know, Tony, it is so awesome to be able to hear from adults some of the goals they had when they were younger and how they went about trying to achieve those goals.
That is definitely true, Darian. Hey, speaking of goals, made me think of a different type of goal. The type of goal you make on a soccer field. I think before we go, we should mention Coach Rudy's after-school soccer teams.
You're too funny, Tony, but that is a great idea.
Let's check it out! Coach Rudy's after-school soccer program has started.
Students from both the elementary and middle school are able to participate.
Currently, there are about 54 students who participate in the after-school soccer program, making up 5 teams.
Every Monday and Wednesday, students practice from 3:15 to 4:30, and the games are on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Hey, I'm sure our fellows would love to have you come out and cheer them on.
But for now, I think we have some footage of a few of their games.
Let's check it
out.
There it is, Hitman. it's all about. Now it's time for it to get on the mic and make this party hype. I'm taking it back to the old school, cause I'm an old fool who's so cool. If you wanna get down, I'ma show you the way. Woo. There it is, let me hear you say woo.
Hope you enjoyed our broadcast today.
Thanks for tuning in.
Work hard today.
Say something positive to someone today.
Jade, you look really nice today.
Thanks, Sanae.
Go out of your way to do something nice for a fellow wolf.
Have a great weekend.
That's all, folks!